So this video is going to be a little bit chaotic even for myself, which my videos are kind of always a little chaotic it seems. But this is a Procera Packetlogic PL8720. I believe it's a security appliance of some sort basically. And when I was taking it apart, like most of these devices, I noticed that it's just a basic server. So I figured I wanted to see what these slots were, and my theory of them being PCI Express 4X slots was correct, and luckily the back of them was pre-cut out, so as you can see there, I have a 16X video card plugged into that slot. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this quite yet, because it's kind of worthless, but you know, sometimes these things might not be worth buying, but you know, if you need some extra compute or whatnot, you can get a pretty good deal. So this particular unit has a pair of Xeon E5540 Quad Core CPUs in it with hyper-threading support, along with 48 gigs of DDR3 ECC memory. And right now I'm just running Windows 10 on it. To my annoyance, the onboard USB ports don't work on boot, and I tried adding a card and that didn't work either. I'm not sure if there's a way to get in the BIOS of this since it doesn't have any usable USB ports during post. Also, the BIOS is currently, the settings are corrupted because the CMOS battery is dead. But I think with something like this, maybe you make it into a cool Linux box, or even you could turn it into a storage controller. If you didn't need a lot of networking speed, maybe throw in a external SAS card in there. These two ports here are gigabit. I forget what network card they were, but it's Intel based. Not that. There we go. So an 82574L gigabit card by Intel is what each one of those ports are. The serial port doesn't work, and neither does the front display, since whatever software is needed is not installed. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like I said, I don't know what the fate of this is going to be. It's worth more in parts than it's to sell. But yeah, definitely if you come across a cheap security appliance, don't throw it away. You might be able to use it for something. I don't remember what I paid for this. I think I only paid like 20-30 bucks for it. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna probably be e-waste, but I might give it a shot, see if somebody will buy it and repurpose it into something useful. If anything, I can always salvage the power supplies and the memory, since that's useful. The rest of it, not so much. Oh, also the other thing that will be a problem with this, the BIOS is set to turn on automatically when it receives power, but those are your, just move my finger, those are your power on button on the left, and then on the right is the reset button. Also worth noting that this is an Advantech NAMD-6500 motherboard. There are also some other slots along the front. There we go. I suspect those are PCI Express 8X slots, but due to their orientation, if I can move my camera and pay attention at the same time, sorry. Due to their orientation, you wouldn't be able to plug a card into it unless you got one of those little like extension cables, or got creative. Maybe use those little USB things that miners use. But yeah, so you never know what hidden gems are going to be in something you get, whether it be for recycling or just something that seems to be worthless. So thanks for watching.